Ibrahim Traore. He is the second youngest head of state in the world right now, and what his supporters say he represents is simple: African independence. You see, Burkina Faso is a former French colony. Guys, no. I have not been paid or forced to take my video down on Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso.
Hello guys, welcome to So and So. My name is Xavier. Dylan page just got blocked on TikTok. Now, Dylan page is a content creator from the UK and he grew up in South Africa. He creates content on TikTok, on YouTube, on all social media platforms. Now, he has a very wide range of audience. He criticized a lot of people, including Elon Musk, Donald Trump, global leaders, and he creates content around the world. Now, this guy just got blocked on TikTok for creating a video about Ibrahim Traoré. This is the video that he did about Ibrahim Traoré and posted on TikTok.
Pay attention to who this man is, because he is inspiring an African revolution against the West right now. This is 37-year-old Ibrahim Traore. He is the second youngest head of state in the world right now, and what his supporters say he represents is simple: African independence. You see, Burkina Faso is a former French colony, and since he became leader of the country in 2022, he has accused France of neocolonialism, which in other words is when a country is still trying to control the other, but now just through more hush means. So when he seized power, he started to make drastic changes. He ordered the French troops to leave the country. He expelled French diplomats and Western media. He banned the use of British and French colonial-style judicial wigs in efforts to decolonize the country's judicial system. And then he started making major changes. He started cutting ties with foreign companies involved in Burkina Faso's infrastructure development, like roads, bus stations, airports, and then started replacing them with locally equipped and trained workers, and then acquired around 1,000 road building machines for them to use. He started introducing policies to boost local control over food production and processing. He started pushing for greater state control over energy, reducing the dependence on foreign suppliers of electricity. And then, in the clearest statement to the West yet, he started buying back a number of the country's major gold mines previously owned by foreign entities. He called the purchases a reclaiming of national wealth from exploitative foreign ownership. But here's where things get crazy, because what started in Burkina Faso has now become something much bigger. They've now joined forces with Mali and Niger to form the alliance of Sahel states, basically saying we've got each other's backs and we're done with all influence from the West. Ivory Coast and Senegal are now also pushing to remove foreign military bases, and a former Nigerian senator described Traore's actions as the spirit of a continent yearning to be free, dignified, and prosperous. And that is exactly why we're seeing it slowly transition from one country in Africa to Africa as a whole. Because the question that's increasingly being asked is, why is such a resource-rich continent that literally powers the world so poor themselves? Now, here's the problem. We've seen revolutions like this in Africa before, and they haven't ended well. Back in the 1980s, Thomas Sankara led Burkina Faso with almost the exact same vision Traoré has now, rejecting foreign aid, nationalizing roads and railways, and calling for true African independence. But just 4 years later, he was assassinated. His policies were reversed, and French firms regained contracts for roads, railways, and ports in Western Africa. So is Traoré walking that same path? We don't know, but there are reports that he has survived 19 assassination attempts in 2 years. However, not all those claims have been verified. And it's also important to note that Traoré has his critics. Some call him a dictator because he rose to power in a coup. He's postponed elections, he's banned the media, and he's cracked down on dissent, and critics saying no country has ever developed under democracy. So the question is, what do you think? Is this just another dictator grappling for power, or the man to ignite a long-needed change for Africa?
He did this video a couple of days ago that I watched on social media, on TikTok, and then I shared it to some people, right? Now, after a few days, one guy that I shared a video to messaged me that he could not access the video again. And I went to check and the video is no more. Me, I was thinking that, okay, he got paid to bring down the video or to delete the video on his page. That was my initial thought. But as a content creator that talks about, the geopolitics and things happening in Burkina Faso, we receive a lot of comments, in our inbox, insulting and threatening us. So I was thinking, okay, maybe that might be one of the reasons why Danan Page deleted the video on his page. But just yesterday, he came out to clarify that no, he did not delete the videos. According to him, the video are still on his page. So when he accesses his page, he can see the video over there that got about 6 million views, but the world cannot see the video. That means TikTok has taken down the video that he created about Ibrahim Traore. They are trying to silence us. We try to talk about Ibrahim Traoré, the happening within the Sahel region, and we have little views. You know, our videos are being shadow banned. People hardly see a video. We will recommend it to somebody, but the person cannot access it. Why? Because the videos are being shadow banned. That's why we keep encouraging people that if you have the opportunity to see videos about Ibrahim Traoré and then happening within the Sahel region that you love, like, share, and comment, because it's not everybody that are seeing this video, and you and I know the reason why. They don't like the revolution going on in Africa. They don't like what is going on within the Sahel region. The Sahel leaders sacking the imperialists out of Africa is not what they love, and so they are trying to suppress us not to talk about what is happening. And after it was brought down, he came out to clarify that no, he did not do it. He don't know why, but he can see it. Others say they cannot see it. That was actually orchestrated by TikTok.
Guys, no. I have not been paid or forced to take my video down on Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso. I must have got like 500 messages in the last few hours accusing me of all... Someone said, integrity doesn't have a price. What is this? Look, okay, if you go on my profile, for me, it shows up. Here it is, right there. It has, however, been stuck on 6 million views for a while, and I probably don't talk about this enough, to be honest with you, but TikTok does this sometimes. They hide the video for certain people and in certain regions and stuff like that, so if it's not showing up on yours, it feels like it's almost normal for me, which is just absurd to even say, but this is just what happens. And it's not even just with this one. There's probably a lot more videos. In fact, I know there's a lot of videos that you guys would have never seen because of this issue. But I haven't just posted that video on TikTok. It's elsewhere. So it's on the internet now. And you know how things are. It'll forever be there. So, yeah.
And then they are now fueling their own media to spread propaganda about what is happening within the Sahel region. Recently, we saw the headline from BBC World and then BBC Africa that the soldiers in Burkina Faso killed over 100 civilians. Going deeper into the story, you know that wasn't actually the story. It was the terrorists that rather rebel against the military in Burkina Faso, killing the military and then the civilian. The West has started again. The social media fights have started. It did not happen during the time of Thomas Sankara or Colonel Gaddafi, but now the fight is both on the ground and on social media. We will keep the fight going on. We will keep on talking about what is happening within the Sahel region. We will keep on encouraging them. So should you as well. I know that the people in Ghana and some part of the world are planning another demonstration, another walk in favor, in solidarity with Ibrahim Traoré. Watch this video. Okay, that video came from Ghana. The Ghanaians are planning the next demonstration, the next protest walk, that hands off Burkina Faso, hands off Ibrahim Traoré. The actual video actually happened in Kenya. That was a protest in Kenya, but Ghanaians are using it. That is how they are training. That is how they are exercising their body, ready for the march on the 25th of May 2025 for Ibrahim Traoré, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. We keep on saying it. You as well. We keep on telling you that keep on doing video, keep on talking about it, comment on our video, share it all across the world. Let the West take their hands off Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, Assimi Goïta, and Abdul Rahmani, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. It is our land. We the citizens say we like what is going on. This is what we want. Leave us alone. Viva Africa. Viva Ibrahim Traore. Hands off Burkina Faso. Hands off Ibrahim Traore. Hands off the Sahel. Keep your West and let's keep our Africa. Guys, this episode is sponsored by Beardman GH. They, distribute Kirkland Minoxidil 50%, 5%, and then Demarula in Ghana here. So if you are in Ghana and you want to grow your beard or your hair is receding and you want to regrow it, you need Kirkland Minoxidil, and Beardman GH are the suppliers here in Ghana. So all across the world, let's keep the hashtag going on. Hashtag Ibrahim Traore. Hashtag Viva Africa. Hashtag hands off Burkina Faso. My name is Xavier. This is So and So. We will keep on giving you the update, everything that is happening around Ibrahim Traore, the Sahel region. We'll give you the update here on So and So. My name is Xavier, and for now, we are out.